Well, good morning, guys. Today I'm in an extremely good mood. I'm usually in a really good mood anyway, but today I woke up this morning after the amazing response that our videos have received over the last few days. Woke up this morning just absolutely on cloud nine. So just a bit of a general update. We're heading off to Candijay today because we have secured enough funds for a pre-built Kubo. It's not pre-built yet, but they are going to build it over the next 3 to 4 weeks for us. They're going to source the materials this week before Christmas. They're going to have the Christmas break and then they're going to get back into it in January. So we've chosen to go for the pre-built Kubo because it is very, very convenient. It's very cost effective and it's the least intrusive method for the family, you know, and yeah, it's a really good way of doing it. So it gets built off-site. They're going to deliver it. Apparently they have about 30 to 40 people who have to carry this thing up that little hill to put it where Melinda, her name is, where she wants it. So anyway, we've decided to go for that option. We're off there today to go over the contract with the guy who's going to make it. And if all goes well, we're going to give a down payment so he can start to source and purchase all the materials. And then he can start to get into it. So I'm hoping if all goes well, they'll have it ready by, I think, early February next year, which is amazing. There's a lot of site prep work that I have to do with the carpenters, my carpenters, to ensure that when they put the Kubo down, it's sitting on top of concrete pads that are sunk into the ground. So I want to put them down about 400 mil into the ground with some some steel coming out the top, so when the Kubo gets delivered it can sit on top of these concrete pads. It'll raise it off the ground about 200 to 300 mil for, you know, just prevent any flooding, but you'll also have the steel coming out and we can connect that to the legs of the Kubo so it can withstand some pretty strong winds. It's not a standard Kubo. So a standard Kubo has usually got a nipa roof. It's made out of bamboo and it's usually made out of cocoa lumber. However, you guys have been so generous and there has been a reasonable amount of money that's come through that has allowed me to add extra things to increase the strength, the durability and the lifespan of the Kubo. So for example, we're going to put marine plywood on the floor. We're going to have double walling amakan for ventilation purposes to keep it really, really cool on the inside. We've gone for colour steel on the roof instead of nipa because the lifespan of nipa is about 5 years and I don't want to have to replace her roof every 5 years, so we're going to put colour steel on there and we're going to put aluminium joinery as well. So, and also, believe it or not, the guy who's manufacturing it for us usually uses cocoa lumber for the timber, but he heard the story. We met him on site yesterday so he could assess whether or not he could get the Kubo up the hill. We met him on site and oh man, he just seems like such a nice guy. He's so sympathetic to the cause and he's agreed to make it out of hardwood, so mahogany, for no extra cost. So he's not going to charge us anything extra for that. So, oh man, it was pretty heartwarming yesterday and almost brought a tear to my eye as well because just the generosity of everybody. So we're just going to head there now. We're going to assess the situation a little bit further. We're going to go over the floor plan. It's pretty simple. It's about 15 square meters. So it's not huge, but it's substantially bigger than what she's got. But also you guys have to remember that her old house, the little one that they're living in, we're also going to get the guys who are carrying the Kubo up the hill. They've also offered to carry her house that she lives in up the hill as well on the same day. So we'll secure concrete pads for that, exactly the same as the Kubo, and we're going to fix that up a little bit. So we're going to give it a paint job. We're going to remove any rotten timber, anything like that, put a decent roof on it. So, you know, we were talking to Melinda and we were thinking maybe, you know, as the boys grow up, that's a perfect little bedroom for them because it still is about 7 to 10 square meters. Well, I think it's about 7, but that's a perfect little bedroom for them, and then all the girls can stay in the house. But it's essentially, it's up to her, and as we go through the process, she's slowly starting to gain a voice and a bit of an opinion. Understandably, at the start of the process, she was so overwhelmed and I guess didn't think it was really happening. She kind of you know, a little bit skeptical about the whole thing, but as the process goes on, she's starting to gain a bit more of a voice, and I'm trying to get her to give her opinion a little bit more. You know, what type of things does she want? What does she really need? So anyway, we're off there to do that. And then, yeah, when we get there, I'll show you the process of what we're doing. I really want to give a shout out to the guy who's building it for us as well. Awesome dude. And if anybody's in Bohol and they need a Kubo, you know, highly recommend going to this guy. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys when we're there. Well guys, after a bit of a drive, we've just arrived in Candijay, and we've just arrived to have a chat to the Kubo builder. Morning brother.
Hi,
how are you? So we're going to get a Kubo. It's going to be bigger than this one, and it's not going to have the little veranda thing out the front, but it's going to be fully enclosed. And as I said before in the video, he's generously agreed to make the whole thing out of mahogany hardwood. Hey brother. So yeah, it's going to be something like that. It's going to be, as I say guys, it's going to be bigger than this one. So, let's have a look around. Okay.
Sige. Hi guys. Kisa tong ganahan nga magpahimo og bahay kubo, either mga open cottage, lingkuranan, or anything sa bamboo furniture. Ari lang mo diri sa Candijay. Candijay Tugas, Purok 3. Look for Arlyn Gonzales. Salamat guys. Thank you.
Right guys, so what we'll do is we'll put the translation in the video for you guys, but what we'll do as well is we'll put all of his details in the link for the video. So if anybody needs a Kubo here in Bohol, highly recommend coming to this guy. He's been so professional and so good to start off with. Yeah, we'll put all the details, all the links, but if anybody needs his contact details, feel free to just send us a message or comment, and yeah, we'll put you on to him and we'll get him to build your Kubo as well. So one thing I want to know, man, is while he's halfway through building the Kubo, like I said yesterday, I want to bring some selenium treatment, and I'll bring some money as well. And if he can pay one of his guys to selenium all of the base timber.
Kini ma'am, ang kini ma'am, ang sahog na to daan ni ma'am is marinis siya, dili siya kuhayan. Kini isprehan na mo na siya ma'am, pero dili sulignum lagi ma'am. Kaya mahal mo na yung sulignum. Mahal. Oh, sige ma'am. Okay ra.
Yeah, so I'll pay for it. I'll bring it actually here. I'll give him.
Kaya ang kuhayan na nagud ani ma'am, mga magamit. Kantura dito nga front nga sala, pero ang kanang inyong karon, wa man ay kuhayan magamit. Na ikuhayan siya magamit katong amakan ra nga ipilit. Pero usa may pasabot ninyo ma'am, ang kanang kahoy atong ikuan sabay.
Kani sa ubos kani sa salugbak, kani siya.
Kini atong butangan.
Dili og kani pong kuan kani. Kay mo magumi sa kaon sa anay.
Sige ma'am.
So this side he's asking where we're going to put the salignum. So around here.
Yeah. And all of the flooring, just all the flooring stuff. This doesn't need it, but all of the
Andere ma'am dili na
flooring.
Just all of the stuff that's like exposed, because obviously when the termites, they'll crawl up here and they'll get all of that, but if they start eating that and then they decide they don't want to eat anymore, then they won't eat anything else. It's just the floor stuff that I'm worried about.
Yeah,
okay, cool. Perfect. And one more thing I'll add as well, so if it puts the price up, that's fine, but see these external braces that he's got here. See these? I want some of them inside the walls, just to strengthen it from wind. So I'll pay extra if it needs to happen, but I want them actually in the wall. So there'll be amakan and then amakan, but these here I want them nailed inside as well, just to strengthen it.
So may sabot bragi X nga na to.
Oh, yan na tanan. Dato po sa kilid yan ako.
Tanan.
So it'll be doing the same thing that it's doing here, but it will be inside the wall.
Like this, for example.
Yeah. So across.
Bali pasulod siya dito.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, just on the big wall.
Kailangan nila siya muburot, libil siya diri.
Yeah. Perfect. And we'll do it on all of the walls as well, because that strengthens it a lot when when the wind pushes against that wall or an earthquake. It's not going to fall over because it'll have all the braces still in it. So if the price goes up slightly for that, that's fine. It's fine, no problem. Just to make it as strong as possible. I like to build strong. No, perfect. So, do we have a contract or anything ready? Or yeah, perfect. So, guys, we're not going to film this part, guys, because it's a private contract between me, obviously the sponsors for the video, for the house, sorry, and the guys. So we're not going to film this part, but let's go and get the contract done. Well, guys, that went extremely well. So for all of you kind people wondering about the progress and how things went, thank you, brother. So if anybody's wondering how that all went, yeah, it went really, really well. We've signed a contract with him. Both parties are happy with the contract. We've given him a deposit. So we're going to come back. He's going to source all the materials over the next sort of week or so. And we're going to come back and have a look at progress. We'll just keep calling in and we'll give you guys progress updates for the video. But that's how things went. And keep an eye out for the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.